if Julio Rodriguez and Noelvi Marte were currently playing in the SEC, where would they rank in this 2021 draft class? Let's stick specifically to Julio Rodriguez and Noelvi Marte to kind of simplify this conversation. But I think this will paint a picture. The tough part here is Julio and Noelvi have an advantage. Like if you're going to scout these players, Julio and Noelvi have an advantage because we've seen them extensively with the wood bat and against professional pitching. We've seen them do their thing. Julio more than Marte, but even though Marte's stateside track record is just 2.5 weeks old, he did hit with the wood bat in the Dominican Summer League in 2019 with good results. So he's essentially a college freshman with over 350 plate appearances with a wood bat and good results there. That's never something a 19-year-old college kid in the U.S. has on his resume. At best, they'll have 100 150 PAs in a lower level wood bat summer league because it's really rare for a freshman to get a shot in the Cape Cod League, which is the best wood bat league. It's the best college summer wood bat league with the best pitching. So if we're comparing Julio and Marte to this year's class, they have a huge advantage. They have a huge advantage, and there's no way to kind of get that out of our heads. We can't say, well, let's just pretend that Julio and Marte were doing their thing with aluminum bats. We can't do that. What does that look like? What does that mean? Does that mean Julio right now is a sophomore at Texas A&M and Marte is a freshman at LSU? And if so, what do the numbers they put up with a wood bat translate at the college game? I don't know. I have no idea. And nobody has an idea. There's no way to do that. So they have kind of an inherent advantage. But because of that, they're 1 and 2 in some order for me. Having all that wood bat experience with success is enormous, especially at 19 and 20 years of age. It's enormous. If we transfer their wood bat experience out of the equation, all I can say is they may not be 1-2. But I don't know what it looks like to hand them an aluminum bat and have them face SEC pitching. I have no idea what that looks like. Do they hit 400 with power because they're still some of the best players, 2 of the best players in the best conference in the country? I don't know. I assume to some level, yes, but I don't know what that looks like at all. So maybe not, but otherwise they're 1-2. Because despite the change in the bats at the college level, the wood bat results remain one of the bigger concerns and one of the bigger values clubs put a lot of weight on. And that's why the Cape matters. And Seattle is among those that have done that. For example, Zach DeLoach led the Cape in hitting 2 summers ago. I think he hit 350, 353, and he slugged like 550 with a good OBP. Caden Polkovich hit over 300 with a high OBP and some pop on the Cape. And back in 2018, Austin Shenton hit 350 with some pop on the Cape. There was no Cape last summer. There was no Cape Cod League last summer. So clubs don't have that to go on this year, which is why this year's draft, I think, is going to end up, there's going to be college pitching, high upside prep players, pitching and position players, higher and more often in the first round this year than we've seen in the past 3 or 4 years. We might see 3 high school bats in the top 6. Jordan Lawler, Marcelo Mayer, Brady House. And that hasn't happened in a little while. I was asked over the weekend, by the way, and this is related, where Noelvi Marte ranks in baseball. And while I don't dig through all 30 farm systems and do my own top 100 because I spend most of that time